Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the E.L.F. Putty blushes. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments. You can type whatever you want, what's your favorite makeup product, and I'll definitely reply back to it. Let's go ahead and jump right into the E.L.F. Putty blushes. The Putty blushes retail for $6 on E.L.F.'s website. That's where I got mine. Purchase all 8 shades. I want to read a little bit about the Putty blushes. It does say a velvety, lightweight putty blush that melts into your skin. Highly pigmented, creamy formula melts into skin for a natural glow. Lightweight buildable formula transforms from cream to a semi-matte powder finish. Wow, okay. It's infused with argan oil and vitamin E for a boost of hydration. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says E.L.F. Putty Blush. The shade name is right here. This shade is called Tahiti. On the bottom here it says infused with argan oil and vitamin E. You get 0.35 ounces or 10 grams of product. When you turn it over on the back, it tells you a little description about what the Putty blush is. You have the shade name here, you have the directions, and then you have the ingredients down here at the bottom. On the side of the packaging, it does say Putty Blush, and then on the bottom, you just have the little barcode. Let's go ahead and open this up. Here's what the actual Putty blush looks like. It says E.L.F. and then it says Putty Blush. Here's what the shade looks like in Tahiti. It's so pretty. Let's feel the formula. It's very soft. Here's what Tahiti looks like. The texture does feel like a cream product. Oh wow, it is drying down to a powder finish. That is so interesting. Taking a little bit on my fingertip, we're gonna apply this to the cheeks. It's really pretty. I'm gonna try and build it up. It's a beautiful shade. I do want to see what it looks like applied with a blush brush. This is my Milani blush brush. I'm dipping it into the Putty blush, taking a little bit. It's not super pigmented, which I like. It's definitely buildable. It's blending out very nicely. Here's what the shade in Tahiti looks like. It's really pretty. I like it. I do want to give the blush a minute or two to dry down, then we can come back and check. The next shade is called Bali. Here we have the shade in Bali. It's a beautiful shade. I do want to mention that the shade name is printed very small here on the side. I'm not sure if you guys can see. The shade name is printed very small. Let's see what the shade in Bali looks like. Again, very creamy. Here's what Bali looks like. Here's what the shade in Bali looks like. It is a little bit more pigmented than the first shade. Instead of using my fingertip, I'm going in using my blush brush. We have a little bit of product on my brush. Again, it is very pretty. Again, the blush shade looks very pretty. Let's check if the left side did dry down. I'm going to be taking my clean fingertips, just pressing. Wow. It did dry down. It feels dry. It doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel sticky. There's barely any transfer. I do really like this blush formula. It is sheer but buildable. On E.L.F.'s website, it doesn't mention that these are eye or lip safe, so that's why I didn't apply it. You can't apply these to your eyes and lips if you want. These are cream to powder blushes, so they are gonna dry down. Like right now, they're dry. The next shade is Caribbean. Caribbean is a bright berry shade. Let's swatch it. So pigmented. Here we have the shade in Caribbean. It's definitely way more vibrant than the first two shades. The shade in Caribbean is so bold and vibrant. Definitely go in with a light hand. The next shade is Bahamas. It's this beautiful orange. Here's what Bahamas looks like. You can barely see what the shade in Bahamas looks like. It is so sheer. It does have this orange wash of color. Taking my Sigma Duo Fiber brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Bahamas. I have a little bit of product on my brush. Let's see if it shows up. It doesn't even look like I applied anything on the right side of my cheek. I'm going to be going back in using my Duo Fiber brush to try and build up the pigment. There we go. Here's what the shade in Bahamas looks like. The next shade is called Maldives. Here's what the shade in Maldives looks like. Here we have the shade in Maldives. Going in using my finger, tapping this on the cheeks. This is a very pigmented shade. I really do like this shade in Maldives. I'm going to try and build it up. Again, it's a pretty shade. The next shade is called Fiji. Here's what Fiji looks like. Again, very vibrant. Here's what the shade in Fiji looks like. Again, the shade in Fiji is a bit sheer, but let's see what it looks like applied on the cheeks. Again, taking my Sigma dual fiber brush, I just cleansed it with some instant dry brush spray. Let's dip into this. Here's how much product came out. Let's see if we can build up some pigment. Ooh. Here's what the shade in Fiji looks like. Again, it's stunning. The next shade is called Turks and Caicos. Here we have the shade in Turks and Caicos. The shade in Turks and Caicos is a bit sheer. I'm going to try and build it up. The shade in Turks and Caicos is right here, but this shade is very faint. You can barely see it. Again, taking my clean Sigma duo fiber brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Turks and Caicos. Here's how much product is on the brush. Let's see what it looks like applied on the cheeks. This blush is very sheer. I'm going to try and build it up. It is still sheer for my liking. I do have to apply this cream brush using a dual fiber brush. The last shade is called Bora Bora. Wow, the shade in Bora Bora is more of a bubblegum pinky shade. Again, this shade is very sheer. I'm going to try and build it up. I tried to build up the shade in Bora Bora as best as I could. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up the shade because it is very sheer. It's right here. Here's what all 8 cream blush shades look like. Again, I'm going to be taking my dual fiber brush. Here's how much product is on the brush. Oh, wow. The dual fiber brush really picks up a lot of product versus my fingertips. Here's what the shade in Bora Bora looks like. I honestly thought it wouldn't show up on my skin complexion. Overall, my final thoughts on the E.L.F. putty blushes is that I expected more of a putty texture. These felt more of a cream texture. I'm not sure why they labeled it putty blushes because I expected a putty feel. I do like how these do set down to a powder finish. The only shade I didn't really like was the shade in Bahamas. It was this shade here, which you guys can barely see, because it didn't show up on my skin tone. All of the other shades did show up on my cheeks. Even this lightest shade in Bora Bora showed up. It's right here, as you guys can see, using a dual fiber brush. I was just a little bit disappointed that the shade in Bahamas didn't even show up on my skin tone. The other thing I wish that E.L.F. would have added was the little sticker on the bottom. As you guys can see, in years past, E.L.F. did add their little sticker on the bottom. This is one of their older products. This is just a sheer loose powder. They just could have added a small little sticker on the bottom just with the shade name. That way I could have known which shade I was trying on, but that's only, I guess, if you purchase all of the shades like I did. It's kind of disappointing that E.L.F. didn't add that. I mean, they did add it right here on the side, but it is very small and it was kind of hard for me to read. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.